mi gente, it is Tuesday, April 20th, 2021. Happy 420 for those of you who rock out and celebrate this lovely medicinal day. However you want to call it, right? We're going to be doing a card of the day, a focus of intention for the next 24 to 48 hours is directed by Spirit Universe or whatever higher power you call upon. Again, it is not my job to push a belief system on you. That is not what I'm here for. I'm here to empower you to find your own path, your own truth, and tap into your higher power, whatever it is you want to call it for today or any day of your life or existence. So first things first, this is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. As I always say, your intuition is your superpower. Everyone's born intuitive. Not everyone listens to their intuition. As you can see, the state with the motherfucking world. With that being said, right, first things first, don't forget this Saturday, April 24th, 2021 at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the almightypineapple.com website. We have a pre-ordered scheduled sale for the pendants, the transformation pendant, the lots of love pendant, the double A pendant. Descriptions are on my Instagram page at Readings by Vida in the post and also in the Instagram stories. I actually even share what those pendants have done for me in my life on the IGTV episodes, as well as the Mojo envelopes. And I've been doing the Mojo envelopes for years. I also have an IGTV episode and explanation on the stories and the post as well. I sell out every month. That's why it's a pre-ordered scheduled sale. That means you pay for it first and I ship it to you within 3 weeks. And I have all that information on the Instagram page at Readings by Vida. But with that being said as well, don't forget that next Monday we have the full moon in Scorpio coming at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the community ritual and the areas of intention are release, forgiveness, detachment, power moves, loyalty, hello, maturity. Some of us think we're mature, we're not. Guess what? Faith and success. So if you're interested in that, you can go to the website, thealmightypineapple.com, hit the search button, community ritual, or go to in-person/digital services page because it is a digital service. And you will need access to Instagram as well at Readings by Vida because I share the information on the stories the night of and the following 24 hours after as well. Now, since I got all that, wait, hold on. If you want to book with me, if you guys are interested in the session, please follow your intuition working with any spiritual advisor. If that means you do not work with me, your intuition will guide you to who, what, when, where, and how to work with those spiritual advisors and practitioners. My May calendar is now open. It is the only time that it's open. I am now opening my schedule every 30 days. And I have about 5 days left of openings for the services in mid to late May at this time. So if you're interested, go to the almightypineapple.com, book now services, scroll to see what kind of service you want, and underneath is all the descriptions. So make sure you check out the descriptions first before you book a service. And again, follow that intuition. I think I got everything out of the way. Okay, let's do this. This is coming from the Okana Oracle Deck by Okana Tarot on Instagram. It's a beautiful deck. It's black and gold. I love the sensation of the deck. It has a soft velvety feel, and just like that, we have a card. Ooh. So we have 3 cards. The first card is called Vex. I know it's kind of hard to see with the lighting. It says there is fire within and fire without. We have Covet, the one who has nothing wants it all, with a hand sticking out like this. And then Reconcile, love yourself, for only then can you love others. So this lovely guidebook has areas of different intentions, right? Different sections. And for example, I've spoken about this before. They have water, earth, air, fire, spirit, right? And they have these different sections. So the Vex card feels to me a fire energy, and I'm correct. So Vex is the first card where we're at right now, right? So let's see what it's gonna say. Vex. All right, there's fire within and fire without. The shadow element, harboring jealousy or comparing oneself to others. There is no need to compare yourself, that compare and despair monster. There is no need to do that. You are unique. You are amazing. You are fabulous. And matter of fact, confirmation, I put up a Twitter post today at Readings by Vida on Twitter, and I shared it to my Instagram page at Readings by Vida as well, that I literally said that this was not a conference call, right? Not everyone's going to understand that call, that gift, that ability, that vision. If so, it would have been a conference call with you and everybody else. But you kept expecting people to understand. They don't get it, and then you get disappointed. So comparisons, that's confirmation for all of y'all who've been following me for a minute. Comparison is a thief of joy, whether it's comparing material success, perceived spiritual alignment, social popularity, talent, etc. This card suggests that you or someone may fall prey to comparing oneself to others in a way that is not motivational, but instead harmful. While it's not easy to admit oneself when they feel jealous, it is present when the feeling of sadness or anger rear their heads and the announcement that others are receiving the good fortune that one may believe they deserve. So you get jealous and you don't want to admit it. There was a saying back in the day, jealousy is a disease. Hope you get well soon, bitch. I swear to God, that was shit like in MySpace days. Oh my God, I just basically admitted how old I am. Anyway, this can manifest itself as downplaying the good old news people share, writing the coattails of a friend's success to claim a piece of the pie, or visibly shutting down when good things happen to others. Jealousy is as common as human emotion as anything else, and ignoring its existence doesn't hide its manifestation in everyday life. This card is asking you, how has negative emotions that bubble up from comparison manifested in your actions or negative self-image? How has comparison affected your relationships? So again, stop comparing and despairing. Stop looking at other people's numbers on their Instagram, on their TikTok, on their Twitter, on their... Stop looking at the numbers of followers. Stop looking at your likes and just be who you are. And that's enough. Comparison is the thief of joy. Stop doing the compare and despair monster type of deal. Because that is the first card where you're at. And then it says covet, the one who has nothing wants it all. So first they're saying, stop being jealous. Don't compare yourself with anybody else. And covet is in, let's see, I have a feeling covet is more of a emotional issue, which is water for me. There we go, covet, water section. The one who has nothing wants it all. The shadow element, having a stubborn desire to have someone or something that you are keenly aware isn't feeding your spirit, or outright refusing to acknowledge what is fueling your inability to detach from manifesting your desires. You've heard many times from the law of attraction sources that you are the architect of your life, and everything in your world you can have if you detach. And to agree that is true. However, sometimes you must consider that your ancestors want something different for you. And if you guys know anything about me, first and foremost, I'm an ancestral and ritualist practitioner all day, every day, before any initiations, before any titles, anything of that. You've also heard the old age aspect is that when you don't get something, something better is waiting for you. And at times that seems impossible to believe. Like when one door closes, the other one opens. Many times in life, we find that things we want the most seem to pass us by. Try and try as we might find to manifest that we perceive or project to be the best for one journey at the moment. This card is a stop sign to signal you may be too focused on the wrong thing. And what do I tell you guys all the time? It's a quote all over. I have it all over the place. What you want is human. What you need is divine. This card may be read in one of two ways. Number one, you're too focused on something inconsequential and your spirit guides, ancestors, or source are asking you to reconsider why you want it. Is it going to help you ascend spiritually, emotionally, physically, be honest, or magically? If at any point a tinge of doubt creeps in, stop and then reconsider. Or two, you're clear about the above and it is in fact in your best interest. However, your mindset is one of lack and you will not receive it until you acknowledge why you're operating from that lack vibration. Is it because you're used to living without, so it comes naturally to covet your desires, like you'll never see them? Is it impatient? Is it envy? Unpack the reason why, acknowledge it as having served its purpose to show you what you need to fix, and change direction so you get the things that you desire. Basically, stop at expecting what it is you want and realize and think, is it what you need? Basically, what you want is human, what you need is divine. So do you want it because somebody else has it? Or do you really want it because you know you need it? Which is it? And then reconcile, right? And reconcile says, love yourself, for only then others can love you. And let's see what area that reconcile card is. And reconcile feels also emotional, so I feel it's more of a water aspect. Water, I was right. Okay, so we have fire, water, water aspects, right? And reconcile, shadow element, allowing reconciliation or of failed interpersonal relationships to commence out of a need for outside acceptance again, or compared to spirit monster, oh my gosh, for outside acceptance or outright refusal to be alone in the healing process, when in fact the need is to be more concerned with accepting oneself. Stop giving a shit what other people approve or don't approve of you, of what they accept and what they don't accept. It is not their vision, it is not their path, it is not their calling. Like I said, it would have been a fucking conference call then, but it's not. Spirit, universe, source, God, Goddess, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, I don't care what the fuck you call it. It could be the chocolate dragon, Pikachu, or the almighty pineapple, whatever it is you believe in, would have given it to everybody in that conference call, but it was given to you, okay? So stop. There always comes a time when we are given a chance to break away from unsavory relationships with love interests, friends, Family, hello, toxic is toxic. Family dynamics, but we struggle to cut the cord of dependency. Dependency on what exactly? Okay, think about that. Like, what are you dependent on? Could it be obligation? That's a big one in my community. We're so obligated to our family when they're toxic as shit. Could it be obligation to family, unresolved spiritual ties to past lovers, or just inability to exist in solitude by being by yourself in order to mend what was harmed us within these interactions? This card suggests that you struggle with your need to reconcile toxic relationships before healing due to some arbitrary entitlement someone has with inserting themselves in your life, or your dependency on that your relationship to feel valid, loyal, or discomfort with disconnecting. It suggests that your ability to only recount the good times when someone you're struggling to love from a distance to justify keeping that parasitic connection, that toxic connection alive and well, feeding on your spirit, and guess what? Ultimately, feeding on your growth. And it will stunt your growth if you keep holding on to these toxic relationships. Why do you stick around when you know it's not working? Again, in order for you to grow, you got to let some shit go. How do you guys expect new things to come in your life if you're still holding on to that old, anger, stagnant energy? You can't do that from any perspective, in any way, shape, or form, in any type of relationship. Whether it's personal, whether it's family, whether it's lovers, whether it's parenting, whether it's siblings, whether it's colleagues or co-workers, community leaders, government. You cannot expect that to happen. So basically, the spread for today: stop being jealous, okay? There's fire within and fire without. Stop being jealous of what people have. Do not expect anything to go your way until you let go and realize what you want is human, what you need is divine, and forgive. Love yourself and let go of toxic relationships, because they're going to bury you. They're not going to make you grow. I hope this helped. I hope we'll put some things in perspective today. I hope it made you feel better. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel. Thank you for sharing this video with someone who you feel is going to resonate with. The Almighty Pineapple LLC is trademark, copyright, and registered with several different classifications with the United States government. Any duplication of my content is subject to legal recourse, is guided by my lawyer and her legal team. Thank you again for fucking with me, and I'll see y'all later.